so everybody can get a chance to share. So what you guys can do right now is if you want to share to your pages, you can go ahead and share to your pages if you want to. I'm going to do the same thing. And then we'll get this thing going. Because I believe we just like almost a minute till 7. All right, all right, all right. It is 7 o'clock. So y'all know what that means. It is time for open mic night. We're at the Poet's House Live. It is the last Tuesday of the month. And this is what we do the last Tuesday of the month. It's what we do. This is what we do. So I'm going to start this thing off and I've got something to say. No need to be afraid. I've got something to say. Right before my people, I've got something to say. MsTONYA, poetry, lifestyle, media. That's what I do. No need to be afraid. I've got something to say. I got something to say. I want y'all to know that I got something to say, and I want to hear what you have to say. I've got a new show that is coming out, and I'm just going to be here, and I'm going to be talking with a lot of artists, people in our community leaders, business owners. We're going to chat and anything that you have to say. And matter of fact, it could be you. If you got something to say, you just let me know and you come in and I'll send you the link and we're going to chat about it. But right now, like tonight, right now is open mic night. And I've got some poets backstage who are here and who are ready to share open mic with you. We've got some singers who are coming through. I've got a few artists that are bouncing in. I see Mr. Nate Jolly coming in. I'm going to bring him in soon. But I'm going to get this thing going. And I got a poet that you all know very well. She's been with us for quite a while. You've seen her downtown when we're down at Dolce Vita. Sometimes when we've been at Absalon, she's been there and she's here tonight. She's right here live in the Poet House. We got Ayo in the building. Where you at, Ayo?
Peekaboo, I see you. Okay, y'all, I'm feeling like singing. She said she had some singers in the house, so now I feel tempted to, me. Anything you don't want, go on, take it off your hands. Anything you don't want, go on, take it off your hands. Anything you don't want, go on, take it off. They just want to know who the leader is so they can kill them, and you're going to film it too. Who trying to be a martyr for you when God already gave you Jesus for blood? And what you do? Scream for Barabbas to be set free? Who cares about how many Confederate monuments you topple when you continue to beg for acceptance? Why don't you collect your things and leave the group? Why does it bother you so when you are not acknowledged? Why does it bother you so when no one acknowledges your existence? And what do you have to show that anyone should follow? Why do you harbor up so much from those who seek to destroy you? What's wrong with you? How you make the least and spend the most on nothing but an extra payment? Why you run your mouth so much? Tell all your strategies, show off and celebrate out of season. Why won't you move in secret and wait for discovery and the dropping of bombs? Anything you don't want, go on, take it off your hands. Anything you don't want, go on, take it off your hands. Anything you don't want, want, go on, take it off. Doom doo 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 ah ha, doom doo 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 ah ha, doom doo 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 ah ha.
All right, y'all. That's how we're doing this thing. Miss Io is in the building. She's in the Poet House Live. I'm getting ready to bring a guy up. You know him very well, Mr. Kevin Mullins. I'm gonna bring him on in here. How you doing, Kevin?
I'm doing good, peoples. How you doing, fam?
Good. It's good to see you. So, we did this thing, what, just about a month ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just about.
Absolute.
So what you been up to since we've last had the opportunity to kind of do this virtual thing, since this is what we got to do now? What you been up to?
Well, doing my homework, of course, doing some research on how to do it with excellence. Quality is definitely one of the keys. So I've been doing my homework for the last 3-4 weeks.
Okay.
But other than that, life has been good. You know, life is can't complain. I about sound like Future when he first come on that track, but I can't complain. No complaints.
Listen, it's no need of us complaining, especially at this point. I mean, there's just been so many things that we have to adapt to now. I just kind of wake up each day and try to be grateful for that day, happy that I've been able to open my eyes, and I just kind of let that day direct itself, and whatever I can get done, I get done.
The flow, going with the flow.
All right, man. I know
And
you
that's a
got some
beautiful
poetry you
thing.
want to share with us.
Absolute. I
All
think
right.
I'm gonna do a piece that I've already done, and then if I'm brought back, I'll do something refreshing.
Okay, that's what's up.
Uh, the Lord just spoke, but I couldn't receive life because, like, excuse me, hands around the throat, I just got choked. No breathing it in. It was all blocked because the wages of sin. No lifting hands and receiving it. No thank you, Jesus, for bleeding because I believed in it. But sin sown seeds somehow weaved its way in. But when it was time for my reality check, I couldn't weigh myself in. I felt like I was too light. Couldn't fight this heavyweight championship fight. KO, good night. But before the clock ticked 6, I was up yearning. Then suddenly there was this joy that was coming, running to my morning, because morning from that last fight that I had last night was its last night. Now I hold on and grasp to the breath of life. He is the air that I breathe. And when casting away all of these sin seeds, when resisting the enemy, he gotta flee. Goodbye to you evil deeds. You try to put an enemy, but enemy, please. Oh, Jesus. That was the name that I called on. When things was right, when things was wrong, he was the backbone that I could fall on. The strong tower that shall not break always provides an emergency exit, a way of escape when the enemy tries to pass you a tempted plate. Don't eat but regurgitate. Then submerge yourself in his word with thanksgiving when you get in his gates. Like the time I known I should have been seeking his face instead of just living off the mercy, just living off the grace. Lord, I know you have mercy on me, but I'm tired of breathing just by mercy only, barely making it, realizing time is being wasted, but yet I'm supposed to be the leader of an instilled nation. You see, these are just a few ways to keep your spirit open and in tune so the enemy can't come in and leave you abused and misused. We all need to be spiritually grown from the simple ways of the days when we laid in the back of the womb, conceived in it. But if you're in God, there's no condemnation. He already made a way and paved it. Through this life, he's given us a breathing salvation. Thank you.
Snappity snap on snaps. That's what it is. Thank you for
Already.
sharing that piece, man. I mean, you say we've heard that piece before, and I say to poets, man, listen, wear a poem out. Wear a poem
right.
out the way you
You're
listen
right.
to your favorite song. Okay?
I tried.
No, I'm serious. Because think about it. Why do we know the words to our favorite song?
because it's repetitive and we keep listening
Right.
to it, keep listening to
And they
it.
play it on
Yes.
the radio over and
Over.
over and
That's
over again.
correct.
So I can't hear that poem too much. I really can't. And in fact, every time I hear it, I hear something else. It gets deeper every time for me. So snaps again. Respect.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
you gonna
Much
stay with
love.
us and bring another piece?
Absolute.
All right, all right. So I'm gonna bring somebody else in. All right, guys. I got a new poet who's come to open mic here with us. She asked to come in, and I was like, certainly. I sent her the information. She signed up, sent her the link. Miss Mona, you out here. Let me add you to the stream. How you feeling, lady? Are you there? Can you hear me? Well, maybe she's not hearing me right now. And if that is the case, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to bring up Miss Connie next to the mic. Miss Connie, go ahead and get ready because you know I'll be ready for you every time. Connie.
What's good? What's good?
You.
Glad to... Well, thank you. Thank you kindly.
How you been, lady?
I'm good. I'm good. In spite of it all, like I'm clear. Like that's what this time of quarantining and all this other stuff, like I am clear as a bell and it feels good. So I'm good.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
I know that Sunday, you and I, we were guests with one of our good friends. He's a poet laureate in Rock Hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what was it? Vibes and verses or verses and vibes?
One out of the two. It's two V's. I knew that. I know it's two V's.
But let me tell y'all something. Miss Connie be on these virtual open mics because she all modest. You know, she came on here. She's like, you know, I'm clear. But Miss Connie be showing out on the virtual open mics. Don't let that cool, clear vibe fool y'all. She get ready to drop it on y'all like you need to hear it. I always enjoy you.
Oh, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. It's a blessing.
All right.
All I do is follow you around the internet. That's all.
Well, guess what? But the internet is our new club. It is our new coffee shop, our new bar, our hangout. And to be honest, I really wish we could be live, but I'm so happy that we have the opportunity to share the art like this. Because if it wasn't for this technology, girl.
Yeah.
Woo.
I know. We'd be starving, right?
Yes.
Starving. But we're getting
really
fed. We're getting fed, and I'm appreciative. Yeah.
That's why I'm always so happy to come on here, and I'm happy when you guys sign up, and I just invite whoever wants to get on the mic. The mic is open for all of us, just like open mic.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to try to make it sound like more than what it is, because originally the very first night that I did this and I used this platform, girl, I was messing up. I was talking and my mic was muted. I was punching the wrong people up.
Yeah, I get it. It's all like you told me, like, because the first time I came on with you, I was, all over the place. But you was like, it's a learning curve. We're gonna be all right. So I was like, cool, we're gonna be all right. So
it is, and I'm still learning. And I realized not only are we learning, but the very people who created the app, I mean, they're learning along with us because they're changing things and they're upgrading things and they're making things like a lot easier for us. I guess because so many of us have been using the platforms, and I guess we've been having our little our pros and cons, and they're listening and they're making improvements. So I'm really happy about that. But enough about that. I'm talking too much.
Okay.
I'm talking too much. I want to hear you.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Do what you do.
So this is fresh ink, like it's not even an hour old yet. Little bit of a backstory. Quick version. In January of 1995, my mother died of AIDS. In October of 2002, I was diagnosed with HIV. The two were not related. The two incidences were no how related. I wasn't born with it, but we were 2 out of 3 females living under the same roof with the same illness and did not know it. I have never written anything about this experience until today. And so I am sharing this piece, and it is called How Dare You? With a grunt and a faint moan, he was done. Discarded you like tear-stained Kleenex. But me, I lied there, dormant, quietly residing in the recesses of your plasma. He willingly passed me to you, like collection plates on third Sundays. See, that's when you'd sing, I sing because I'm happy, and I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. At my own pace, I filled her veins with disgrace. I'm a killer, no need to push me. An assassin of life. Silence, my secret weapon. She went quietly without much of a fight, but you, my dear, are a rumble in the jungle, bobbing and weaving at life, clinging to hope, even when your back is against the rope. See, faith and crazy are a slippery slope, yet you divinely ascend to places beyond my capacity to desecrate and decimate. Every booby trap set you have met with tenacity. See, where is your fear, my dear? I thought by now you'd be shaking in your boots. Instead, you're living out your purpose with well-watered roots. How dare you? The Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? The Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid?
Sister, respect. I appreciate you sharing that with us. I mean, you know, you really didn't have to do that. So I appreciate it more than words. Is there something you're gonna stay with us?
I got you. I'm right here.
And we got you too. I see
Thank
you and I feel you.
Yeah.
I tell y'all what, open mic is a place for expression. And I never know what's going to happen on that open mic. I don't even know who's going to come to open mic. I don't know what they're going to share. It's just an opportunity for us to get out here and have these avenues of expression. I want to give some snaps to Miss Connie one more time, wherever you guys are, virtually. Put some snaps in the comment. Deep sister. I mean, she just kind of exposed a lot and shared a lot with us. I got mad love and mad respect for that. All right, so I know I'm gonna bring Kevin up a minute.
Yes.
How you doing, man? Hey,
Sis.
hey.
Unprepared but prepared.
You
Like,
understand?
that was, yes, very much so, because she didn't have to, but she did. So that lets me know that there is liberty and there's freedom, which is essentially the same thing. There's liberty and freedom in the midst of her confusion.
Absolutely.
It doesn't necessarily deal with us per se. And then again, there may be someone watching that is dealing with the same thing. And she may have brought liberty to them. But the freedom to express essential things that's dealing with her, that's beautiful. I love it. I love it to the fullest. I definitely do.
I do. I did too. That's why
I mean,
because you know, I saw you in the backstage. I saw you in the backstage, man, and I could see your face, and I could see you wanted to share something. You know, I could see you had something to say on that. So I'm glad that you shared that with her.
Freedom.
And you shared
That's
that with
what
us.
I hear. Freedom.
And this is some of the stuff. You're right, freedom. There was somebody
Yes.
else out there, somebody in this virtual vortex
Hmm.
that we're in right here who
The
needed to hear that as
Matrix.
well. And what I want to say too is that is what our open mics are like live. When we in the room together and we vibing together and we have that intimate like connection,
Yes.
that's what it is. And we just kind of like loving on each other, musing off of each other and sharing in ways that that's honestly just quite healing.
Very much
Right.
so.
So I got
Very
some of
much
the
so.
people in the backstage back here, and I'm gonna bring them up.
Who you
All
got
right.
next?
Respect. All right, Miss Tori. I see you in here. Where you at, lady?
I'm right here.
Yeah, yeah. I see. Tori. You look familiar. I see a little dot. I see a little bubble. And I see something pulsating. I don't. Is that you?
Yeah, this is me.
I'm so glad you came in and joined us. Tori, you know I love you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Since you know I love you, I just had to say it out loud. Now, everybody who watching this, they know I love you too. How about that?
That's what's up.
Well, I know you got something good to share with us this evening. You want to share a piece of poetry?
Sure.
All right.
This
Well,
is called rejection, and I actually just wrote this like 2 hours ago.
so you got some new shit.
Yes.
Go ahead, girl. Do what you do.
The title of this is called Rejection. The pain of rejection. Rejection is truly God's protection. Rejection causes us to take a deeper look into the mirror, paying close attention to our reflection. You see, I gave a man all I had to give, showing him what it means to be loved correctly from the very start. In return, he took my love, loyalty, and trust for granted, which broke my heart. How and why someone you love so much and would do anything for could treat you like an option, I will never understand. I'm realizing more and more you were not meant for me, and that the sever of ties and separation was part of God's plan. You out here making people think you are the ish, when in reality, you are a liar and a cheater, which makes you less than a man. I killed my own happiness by loving someone who was just pretending. I see that hoeing, lying, cheating, and breaking hearts is still what's trending. Karma is going to hit and punch you real hard for hurting someone who had nothing but good intentions for you. I blame myself because I will admit I saw the signs and still remained true. You was out here singing beautiful love songs and playing the most beautiful melodies on your guitar. Well, guess what? You left it at the house, and instead of trashing it, I gave it away because of the lying, manipulative snake you are. One of the realest things someone could do is to leave you alone. I had this dude on a pedestal. Now I'm dusting myself off, straightening my crown, and getting back on my throne. When people reject you, that means that they're not supposed to be a part of your life. We be out here crying, our eyes out, thinking to ourselves, I was supposed to be his wife. Nah, boo. The man that truly loves you will value you and respect you for the queen you are, not cause you pain and strife. Please understand that rejection does not necessarily come from the heart of a mean person. Sometimes rejection comes from the heart of a weak person. We have to appreciate the life we have and stop looking at the life we want and desire. We can love a person hard, but trust and believe the strongest feelings can expire. Feelings are necessary, but they are not to be trusted. Feelings and emotions will betray you every time. That man that rejected you did not mean you any good, but you didn't see it because you couldn't see past the fine. So I say to you, my sister, don't allow rejection to desensitize you. Just keep doing your thing and living your purpose into thy own self. Be true. Thank you.
Snaps on snaps on snaps on snaps. You said that was a new piece?
Yes, I just wrote it like 2 hours ago.
Well, come on through. I mean, you did it all smooth, and I don't know, was that your radio voice? Did it all smooth like that? Sound like you were practicing. All right. Well,
That was
I
my
hope-
radio voice. Just being
listen,
calm, cool, and collected.
you used it. You put the radio voice on the people. All right, I tell you what, we gonna keep this thing going because that's what we doing. It is the last Tuesday of the month. It is open mic night. I am MsTONYA The Poet, and we are here live at the Poet's House. We've had a few poets that you may have missed. We got them still here in the backstage, so you might get an opportunity to hear them bring another piece to you. But right now, I got coming up to the mic. She's been she came in. She's new to the open mic here at the Poet's House Live. So, Miss Mona, you ready this time for me? I can't hear you, lady. Are you there? I'm gonna give you another chance, Miss Mona. All right, guys. I think we might be having a few technical difficulties, and it's okay. It's all right. It's not like we have anywhere to go. Hey, I see you. I see you. I see you. Say something. Let me see if I can hear you. I don't hear you. Do you hear me? You can hear me? I can't hear you. But we gonna listen. We gonna take our time. I don't know where your mic at, girl. If I knew where your mic was at, I'd tell you what to do. But you're not muted. It's something to do with your mic. So what I want you to do is go into your settings and figure out where your mic is. I'm gonna go to somebody else, because that's how this thing goes. Miss Attitude, you in here. Miss Attitude in here.
Hello,
How you doing, Miss Attitude?
I'm doing great, very thankful and humble.
Okay. Well, I tell you what. Y'all looking at a little gray screen right now because Miss Attitude said, listen, I came here to do poetry. I don't need y'all to be looking at me. And that's how she feels, and that's how we gonna do it. And if y'all don't have a problem with that, we gonna listen to what Miss Attitude got to say. Come
Thank
on
you.
through, lady.
All right, I have a poem that I wrote about 2 years ago about the government, and it's just as relevant today. It's called Uncle Sam, I Am. I'm Uncle Sam, your fam, but I don't give a damn. I bring the pain, make it rain, but I'll refrain for now, because I'm busy running the yard. Thinking about it makes my dick hard. Fall in line, I'm going to give it to you from behind, doggy style or 69. I'm the man, can bend or break, make you quiver and shake, kill you dead, shoot you right in the back of your head. But I won't acknowledge, won't be complicit. I'll play innocent. I'm large, I'm in charge. Make lies truth, fake real, lie and steal. What's my deal? I'm your unk, ain't no punk. Can infiltrate, create confusion. Is it truth or an illusion? Can you believe what you see? Can you believe in me? Come on, go down, make me come, give me some. We blood, we in this. Let's have a tryst, give me a kiss. I'm your Uncle Uncle Sam. I love you, but the red, white, and blue shows through. I come first and foremost. You the guest, I'm the host. I do the most and the least. I bring the famine and the feast. I'll eat you out. That's what I'm about. You'll like it. It's a dream, a nightmare. Make you scream, Uncle. You best salute or get the boot. Uncle Sam I am, and I don't give a good goddamn. Thank you. Miss Attitude.
Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. You know what, Miss Attitude?
Yes.
I'm going to have to get your picture off my face. Boom.
That would be good.
You understand? It's Miss Tonya now. Miss Attitude, since you don't want to be seen, we going to talk a little bit, but they're going to look at me. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Okay, Miss Attitude, I like that piece. I like to be in the room when you're doing your thing because I like the attitude you bring with it. I always tell people that they need somebody like you in their life. They absolutely do. That aunt, that sister, that girlfriend who is gonna tell you that truth and who's gonna bring it to you like raw, real, uncut. Hear what I got to say and take it how you need to take it.
Well, thank you. I believe
Yes.
that's true too. We need the truth.
Yes,
Truth is
absolutely.
power.
I feel like so many, people kind of like to tiptoe around too many things. And I don't think it's the time for us to do that anymore.
It isn't.
It isn't.
Agreed.
Let me ask you something. During these past few months, where have you found yourself artistically? What's been going on with you artistically during this time of quarantine and the pandemic and everything that we have going on with injustice, the whole everything?
I'm like everybody else. I'm numb a little bit because it's so much coming at you so fast. Before you can digest and absorb and understand one thing, something else has happened. And then something else has happened. So I get up every day and I just say, woosah. Take it one day at a time.
I got you. I follow you, lady. And I tell you what, I don't know if you're going to hang around, and I don't know if you want to share another piece with us. How you feeling about that?
I'll hang around.
Okay. Well, I am going to bring another poet up. I'm going to mute your mic right now, but thank you once again. And some more snaps, y'all. Give up some snaps and some virtual love for Miss Attitude. All right. I know I got Miss Ayo in the building. She in the poet's house. She in the poet's house. How you feeling?
Feeling all right. Guess I'll put that right there. I'm okay. We're gonna bring some love. That Uncle Sam poem scared me more than the poem I did, and I write some scary stuff too. That was scary. All right, lady. Okay, and I don't know how old you all are, but I consider myself finally at the grown-ups table. So we're gonna take the Far Side beat. Remember, she keeps on passing me by. Yeah, you remember that. So I wrote my own. So here we go. I like snatching beats. I'm an ear hustler, Look in the lens. Look in the lens. I'm an ear hustler, homie. Catch my dude, he walked me home from school. Yeah, his gait is long and his heart present a mood. I couldn't wait to get him home and show him out. I'm like no other. So before the flesh like undercover. So I put my play clothes on, wash my face and hands as I focus on how the story takes its prance within the kitchen, not to mention. Okay, we're gonna start this over. This is how live works. Catch my dude, he walked me home from school. Yeah, his gait is long and his heart present a mood. I couldn't wait to get him home and show him how unlike no other. So before the flesh, bearing flesh like undercover. So I put my play clothes on, wash my hands and face as I focus on how the story sets the pace within the kitchen. Not to mention, guess who's up to make a plate of meat and vegetables, yet I serve it on a tray, like for real. Dun-dun-dun-dun. And he keeps on asking me why. Dun-dun-dun-dun. He keeps on asking me why. Catch his calm, I speak pure song. The heat is coming over me, and yet it's like a bomb. We enjoy westerns, tell the tale of elephants, plus the beautification marks concealed above his neck. We move into the walkway for our dance to recollect on how it is to fall in love and rise with most respect. Forever he'll be a love to me, like now ladies in Boston Beans. Yeah, we so king. Long live the king and queen forever. Da-na-na-na. And he keeps on asking me why. Da-na-na-na. He keeps on asking me why you keep giving me these lovely evenings.
Well, why? Did you ever answer the question?
No, I just cooked him up a nice plate and treat him real good. And let him see me undress out my school clothes into my play clothes, you know.
PG-13. The following open mic is PG-13.
Oh, PG-13. I did say my school clothes to my play clothes.
Okay, Miss Ayo, we understand what you're saying. We're going to give some snaps up. Creativity all in the building. We always appreciate when you come out to open mic. Give us a little bit about what you have had going on for.
Oh my gosh, I've been a busy bee. I've been a really busy bee. This whole thing about modern day lynchings has been weighing on me to the point where I grouped up with a group of guys, beautiful brothers, and we wrote a song called Reserve the Right. I only planned to come in and do a hook, but the thing just kind of took over, and it's a beautiful piece of music, and I suggest everybody go out and listen to it and really take a good look at the video, because the guy who shot it, I mean, the artist who painted the mural was there. The people who shot it, it was awesome. The footage they captured of all the beautiful streets being painted with Black Lives Matter, although we know this because we're here, you know, it was just a whole beautiful experience. So go out to YouTube. Reserve the Right is the name of the song, and just listen to it and really take a close look at the footage. I mean, there's so many messages in there about Black love and just the things that we need to do to get ourselves to be more cohesive with us. This is all about the love of us. You can't love nobody else and do nothing for anybody else until you serve home first. So we're in the business of reserving the right to serve home first. They always want to tell you, you have the right, you have the right. No, we're going to reserve that and bring it home, and we're going to work on us. So.
I heard that. And you know what? I saw the video. It is on YouTube. And I tell you what, here's what I'm going to do. Since I reserved the right, we going to give y'all a little sneak peek of the video. How y'all want to have a little sneak peek of that? All right.
Sit down. Sit down, bro. You see your bro. Sit down on the ground.
Anthony, relax. Anthony, give me your arm. Anthony.
And let people know that this is about injustice, and we want to see justice served.
Put your fist up. Black Lives Matter. Yeah, we went from fighting the virus to now fighting for justice. Well, we've been fighting all of our life, it's for the subject. We survived slavery, unfair treatments, and what about discrimination and unfair beatings? And to be honest, I've been pissed about the latest, cause Black Lives Matter, how many times we gotta say it? Not resisting and we still get killed. In the country that we build, why does our blood get spilled from these coward officers with hidden agendas? By any means necessary, we gon' make them remember. Captured on film, display to the world the wrongdoings. The land of the free, man, please, what y'all doing? We gotta stick together, let them know we legit. Cause boy, I love being black, we as lit as it get. Time for a change, fight through the pain. Brighter days gotta be around the corner, cause we sick of the rain, for real.
Reserve the right, reserve the right. Reserve the right, reserve the right. So many reservations. Reserve the right to expand our role as ethnics to the benefit of ourselves as humans, beings in support of our dreams and for the protection of our individuality. Reserve the right, reserve the right. Reserve the right, reserve the right.
To all of my black brothers, I love you. Born kings with God in the soul. So how could you know? How could we let the streets turn us against us? We have too many battles already. They cheating us. Look at the hand they gave us. Will we heal or commit to kill? Building our own self-destruction. Sentence another black face in the case of thing, nothing of it. That's a master plan. We gotta change, man. To all my black queens, feeling your pain. I watched my mother struggle. We had many days when it rained. Us black kings must protect them. My enemies necessary. Some seeds, these hurts birth became legendary. We gotta be examples for the kids. Show them how to love and respect where they soul live. We can't lead them down the same path we took, and that's how it is. That's how it gotta be. If you wanna change how we live, show them how to take a negative and turn to a positive. You can't spell community without unity. Can you rock with me? You see the self-destruction all our own.
Reserve the right. Reserve the right. Reserve the right. Reserve the right. Reserve the right to sexually express ourselves as ethnics and educators, accepting responsibility to redirect sexual misconduct without moral debasing or defamation of character. We always talking about you have the right. You have the right. Reserve the right. Reserve the right. Reserve the right.
Black man, black man, black man, put your hands up high, stand still where you stand. A blessing from above, sent from heaven, understand? We're ready or not, well, catch me if you can. Wheels to change, lynched and hanged, protest march, 100 years still the same. Major pain inflicted on the selfless state. The blood the slaves they sharing inside my veins. Hey, yeah, check this, lost cause without hope, realize we can make a change and then real straight to go vote. But see, back then they harassed us with pitchforks in a row, bent down with a knee pressed on this, ain't
Reserve the right. Reserve the right. Reserve the right. Reserve the right to serve as the primary source of custom, language, and culture for our children as the basis of their early childhood education. Reserve the right. Reserve the right. Reserve the right. Reserve the right.
Power to the people. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. But that nigga about.
Hope y'all understand what's going on. You reserve the right. You absolutely do reserve the right. And we've got local artists out in the community who are doing a lot of things, artistically speaking, who are speaking up and speaking out, and they're expressing themselves in the way that they express themselves best through their art. We had one of our artists, Narzio, actually painted. They were out on the scene where we have a mural here, right here in Flowtown. And it's over in East Florence. He did a very nice mural of George Floyd. And listen, what you guys did with that piece, Reserve the Right, I really, really love it. I think it's really, really cool. I'm going to bring a couple artists in here and let's chat about it. Let's chat about it. Let's chat about it. Let's chat about it. Y'all peeped that piece, right?
Absolute.
Definitely.
That was shot right here in Florence, actually.
That's dope. It's so dope.
All right, speak on.
Sis, first of all, your hair was giving me life. Your hair was giving me absolute life. I love it. The babies really stuck out to me. Like there were so many babies in the video. And like that's where I've been coming from. Like with all of this going on, I've been looking at it from a place of what is it that I can be doing now so my niece doesn't have to fight this fight 20, 30 years later. So her kids will never have to fight this. So that's what really stuck out for me when she was talking about, because there's a couple of lines where she's talking about education. She's talking about the children, and to see all these babies in the video, like that's really what we doing it for. We're trying to secure the babies at all costs.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And she gave us that Angela Davis, hair afro puffness vibe. She took me there. Matter of fact, I thought it was Angela Davis, but I said, Angela got a little age on her right now. Who is that? Kevin, you got something to say? You want to wait on the man?
Oh my.
Beautiful visuals. It's from an artist to an artist. The visuals were on point. I love what I saw because it gave a great depiction of our times that we're living in, and it shows so much relevancy to the culture.
Absolutely.
The culture.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for weighing in on that particular piece. What I'm going to do is, I thought I had Nate Jolly in backstage back there, one of the artists who is a part of this particular track, but I don't see him back here anymore. Tori, I see you in here, lady. I see you. How you feeling, Tori?
I'm feeling wonderful.
Wonderful. Talk to me, Tori.
What are we talking about?
We were talking about reserve the right.
Oh, the video. Okay. When I saw the video, I thought it was dope. And of course, I think it's such a great thing because I actually promised my son to take him to see the mural. And he was just so amazed because of course I have to have those tough conversations because he's now 14 and he looks older than 14. He's taller than me. And we have to have those conversations about what do you do if I'm stopped by the cops or, just to make sure you cooperate. And it's tough being a single mom and have to have those tough conversations, but we are understanding this. And it was very important for me to take him out to there to see that mural. And when I saw the video, I was like, wow, this is like dope. And this is like right here in Florence because I'm from Darlington. And I was like, this is dope. And it's like going around the country because there's so many people are coming. Because matter of fact, the day when I took my son, the news reporter was out there and I was hoping I was hoping that he was gone, but he put me on the news. I was like, really, dude? But it was just so amazing to see so many people pulling up to see the mural. And they were not just us. It was Caucasians that was driving up, pulling up, taking pictures. And I just thought that was just so amazing. And I think with everything that's going on, if people pay attention, this is the time for us to really unite and stick together, not just Black people, but all races.
Right.
But I will say this, though. I do not agree when they say all lives matter. I will not go that far, but I do believe we all need to unite. But I do not like when people say all lives matter, because right now with the modern day lynching that's going on, that's just totally disrespectful to me, in my opinion, when you say all lives matter.
Well, I'll tell you what, I hear what you're saying, and I think I just have a slightly different twist of interpretation on that.
Okay.
Because it is very insensitive when someone says that all lives matter, but cannot respect that Black lives matter, because Black lives is a part of all lives. But see, that's just the subject is this. We're talking about Black lives. We wouldn't have to pull it aside and say Black lives matter if you really included us in all lives matter. You're not including us in all lives. You took the Black out of the all lives.
Yes.
So that's
what I'm saying. Right. Maybe my wording was wrong, but
no. Your wording is not wrong. Okay. Because I knew what you were saying. I'm just, I'm coming in and giving my little twist and interpretation. We're saying the same thing. Okay. We're agreeing and disagreeing, and we're not disagreeing, we're agreeing. I don't know what I just said, but I think we said the same thing. Okay?
Yeah, we're saying the same thing.
Really, it's just about it's about respect. It's about if you really respect that all lives matter, you would not hesitate to say that Black lives matter.
Right. Because if we be totally honest with ourselves, and this is my interpretation, but I do believe that all people came from Black people. I believe that we are the original. I think Eve, to me, this is my interpretation. I could be wrong, but I just believe Eve was Black. Because
check this out. See, what you get ready to do is you get ready to be a guest on my show, something to say. What you need to understand is the difference is that this is open mic. You understand me? Yes. I like where you're going with that, but I want to put a pause on that. Okay. Because I'm not disagreeing with you. I just want to take that to a different form if you don't have a problem with that.
Sure.
All right. I see I got Ty Davis coming in here, and I'm gonna bring Ty Davis up in here. You know how we love Ty, right, Tori?
Of course.
Yep. Hey, Ty.
What's up? How y'all?
Tori, tell Ty, hey.
Hey, Ty.
Hey, Avatar Tori. How you doing?
Don't do that, Ty.
Hey Ty, I'm getting ready to boo her avatar out. Watch this, Ty.
Hold
3,
on, that way.
2,
That way.
1. What's up, Ty?
What's
How you
going
doing, man?
on? I'm all
Everything
right.
good.
Yeah. It's been rough, but making it through. You know how that go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I want to see you smile. You got you.
Yeah, you know I'm a smile. That's already.
Don't make me sad.
No.
Don't make me sad on
Ain't
open mic, because I might start singing, and then that's really gonna make everybody cry.
No. Even sad birds sing happy songs. It's always good
Ayo
weather
in the
around
Poet's
here.
House live. She back here laughing at me, and I mean, this open mic, she sound like she had a comedy show. I don't really know what's going on with her, man. I don't. But you want to
That's
share
my
some
girl.
poetry with us here tonight?
Yeah, I stick something to it.
What happened to your mic, man?
Hold on, you can hear me?
No.
Nothing.
You hear him?
I hear you. Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
All right. That's weird. It just switched over by itself. That's crazy.
All right. Go ahead and do your thing, man. I'm gonna let you do what you do.
All right, cool. I'm a wonderful wanderer. And oftentimes I wonder why it's bad karma like a boomerang and good karma like a frisbee. One seems to return too soon and harder than you expected, while the other is yearning for reciprocation. Making love feel stagnant and in need of respiration. Hold up heaven, held down hell, on earth still holding on to what's lifeless. I held my breath too long. It's breathtaking. Breathing life back into a situation that is obviously in need of help. So help me. Help me from these helpless thoughts. I'm helpless. Maybe I'm helpless. Dreams got me confused and hopeless. Maybe I should hopeless. Same words, but in a different way. Same goal, but in a different play. Maybe I should play a different way, but attention is the only price worth pay, so you sold it. Like a dollar with a soul in it. Like a penny with a hole in it. I put my hole in it, I mean I put my soul in it, I mean I put my whole soul in it. If you ever question whether I put my all in it. But they say I'm hopeless. But maybe I just lost focus. Or maybe I'm just lost focus. When did I develop this way of thinking? When did I grow up? Because I no longer admire rainbows. I haven't seen a blimp in years. I don't look for weird shit clouds in the sky anymore. Head to the skies on Sundays. Head to the sky on Sundays. Praise the sun rays. I'm the sun that the sun rays. Mother Nature said sunset. Listen. Have you ever seen a shooting star? Why do they say it's falling? And when did it fall? When did you fall? When did I fall? When did we fall? And why do they only appreciate our fall when night falls? Because it's funny how they wonder where you are. Someone fell asleep on sunshine because they didn't know it was a star. Well, the universe told this star, sun, sunshine, have the faith of a baby bird, the courage to leap. Because the only difference between falling and flying is your way of thinking. Perception. Persevere, press on, because on this Jordan stream, life is but a dream. Merrily, dreams do come true. All you got to do is close your eyes, go anywhere, open them, and go everywhere. But I'm a wonderful wanderer. Peace.
Man, I love it. I appreciate you sharing.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? It might be a personal question if you don't mind.
Oh, it's all good. You can get personal if you want, MsTONYA.
Okay. Who's that handsome little chap in the back behind you in that photograph?
Oh, that's one of the twins. That ain't me. That's one of my brothers. There are pictures of
Okay.
all around this place.
I like that picture.
Show you my history.
Yeah, man. I like it. I like it.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming in, dipping in with us, sharing.
Thank you.
You know, appreciate you more than words.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's always about more than words. You understand me?
Don't you know it?
Yes, sir. All right, man. I am going to bring a couple more people back in. Add them into the stream. I'm gonna bring everybody back into the stream. Bring Miss Tori back into the stream. And guys, if there is a message that wait, do I have somebody? Have anybody else? I see Miss Attitude. She don't want to be seen, but she can be heard. Miss Attitude, you hear us? Maybe not. I think she can hear us, but I don't have her added into the stream. So guys, this is what it looks like. We've been experiencing this pandemic, and what we're doing here right now, we've been seeing poets and artists do all over the place. I've been seeing talk shows hosts. We've been seeing actual award shows. Everybody is doing what we are doing right here, right now. When we just dove in and we said, you know, we're gonna try this thing, and we came on here, we got an egg on our face. We were willing to fail to learn it. So I just want everybody to give each other some snaps for coming in here and getting this thing off. Mad love. It's like we made it through another last Tuesday of the month. I'm looking at the time right now. We have a few minutes, but we made it through another last Tuesday of the month, and I don't take it for granted. Anybody, I'm gonna go to each of us, and I'm gonna follow the Brady Bunch little squares we got going on, and I want us all to just give one thing that we're grateful for right now, and I'll hand that off to Ty.
Energy, the energy that's around me, the people that's around me that provide that energy is much needed, because at times we all hit low points, and it's important that what surrounds you is able to lift you up and mend what has been broken, or at least be a crutch at the moment. So I appreciate energy, you know, and we all face with tough times right now. I don't know anybody that can look outside and not see something destructive at this moment. But I, for one, believe that order is defined by destruction. And the only way to build is to break down. That's God's path, and that's our path here on earth. Let's continue to build. Understand that through this destruction and what's going on with everybody and everything in our life right now, that we define order with it. We build. And it's us that's doing the building, not just the destruction.
Respect.
Thank you for your energy.
Respect. We're going to pass it on to Kevin Mullins.
Definitely, it is a building moment when you have the time, which is the essence. Is very vital that you use this time wisely. This isn't a time that we be frivolous and just be splurging and doing this, that, and the third, but it's a time, just like Ty said, to actually rebuild, not build, but just rebuild. That means things that you've already started. Let's finish them. Let's finish the start. Notice finish comes first, because normally when the divine gives you a depiction, he gives you the ending and you see the marvelous fruits thereof, but you don't realize what you must endure to get through. Excuse me. I had some bars flowing there. But you don't understand what you must get through to get to. So you see the finishing point, but you got to start it first. So some people have already started a path. I encourage you to continue it and finish it all the way out. There's just this one question that I want to leave you guys with. And it's saying, what is something you have not been consistent with? What has God given you that you have started but did not finish? Please continue the race.
Respect, man. That'll leave us with something to definitely think about. Thank you for sharing that. All right. So I am going to bring up Miss Tori next. Tori, you want to share one thing that you are grateful for right now? Share that with us.
I'm grateful for solitude because just this past 4 or 5 days that I made a commitment to stay off of social media, it has allowed me the opportunity to tap into my creativity. And just like Kevin said, we start things when we don't finish it. I started a podcast back in November and I have not been consistent with it. So since I've been off social media, sometimes we have to silence the noise around us. And we have to look at this time that we're in as our secret place to basically get, for me, I'm a woman of faith. So it's given me the opportunity to have my one-on-one time with God. And like Tyler's also said as well, I appreciate the energy because I have to say this to you, Tanya. When you called me the other day, I'm gonna be transparent. And you was like, you all right? Really? I wasn't. And when you called me, I was like, God, people do care. Because sometimes I give so much of myself and I feel like people don't appreciate me. So when you called me, I wasn't honest. But I felt like that was God telling me, Tori, everything is going to be okay. You got to take time for you and stop giving so much of yourself to other people when they don't appreciate it. So I want to publicly say, I appreciate that call. And like I said, I'm a very private person. And I didn't want to say that I needed that call. But that call made me snap back because I was about to go into a dark place of depression. So when you made that call to make sure I was all right, it pulled me out. And I thank you for that. And I ain't mean to cry, but you have to give people their flowers while they live. So I'm just falling back from social media and tapping into my own creativity. So I'm appreciating this time of solitude and finishing what God has started for me because I'm here for a purpose. I'm pushing everybody and supporting everybody's dreams, but I'm sleeping on me. But it's time for me to step out on faith and do what God needs me to do. Yes. So I'm appreciating this time.
All right. All right. And let me tell you something. It's been a lot of transparency in this open mic tonight. And really that's what writing does. And that's what art does, is healing. And this has been a different open mic and we're doing this live. So this isn't anything that we can cut and edit or edit anything out or package it up all neatly. This is rough, rugged, and raw, you know? So it is here for those who can receive it. And I got to tell you something, you are there for everybody, for myself included. So no thanks necessary. I just wanted to reach out to you, you know, because that's just what you do. You're just like the massive supporter for everybody around here. So mad love to you.
Thank you.
All right. We gonna keep it moving. And I am going to bring up that lady down there right up under Mr. Ty. She's somewhere right over there.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Because the mic is behind me now. Because I'm trying to hear. I was trying to hear.
Well, you know,
I'll just step back up to the mic.
Go to the mic.
That was so heartfelt. I can't do nothing else with y'all spirits. I got to keep y'all right there. Otherwise I'll be bawling. So what I'm grateful for, I always say, if you look out into the world and you don't see what you need, you must become that. I'll say it again. If you look out into the world and don't see what you need, you must become that. So I'm grateful for having people be the runners holding the batons and me in position to take the baton. And now I'm in the position where I'm running with the baton and I'm waiting to hand that thing off. I just want the whole passing of the batons. That's what I needed. So I became that. Have enough to pass off to the next. So that's what I'm grateful for, the passing of batons.
Wow, 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 wow. Snaps on snaps on snaps. That was really, really, really great. All right, we're going to keep it moving. We're going to go to that lady who is on the other side. She right there under you, Kevin. Right, under you. Yeah. Beside you, Ayo. Right over there. Yay! Miss Connie J.
Yeah, I'm grateful, first of all, for peace in the midst of chaos. Like, peace of mind cannot be bought, cannot be sold. I can't lend you none. You know what I mean? Like, it comes from above, and I'm so grateful for my peace that is intact. I'm also grateful for just this space. Kevin mentioned, we start stuff and you got to go through it to see what the end is. And there's a saying in church that I think I'm going to run on to see what the end is going to be. And I'm kind of at the end of like a really, really rough, like this last terrain I had to go through in this marathon was rough. It was really rough. There was some times when I didn't think I was going to make it, but I'm here. I'm here. And what y'all witnessed today is like me taking my story and using it for the power that it is, and not being afraid of it, and stepping on the head of fear, and stepping on the head of shame, and stepping on the head of guilt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready. So I'm thankful for such a time as this, and to be chosen to be a vessel to be used, because it's an honor and a privilege, and I don't take it lightly.
Respect. Well, I want to share what I'm grateful for, and I'm grateful for all of you. I am grateful for the art. I am grateful for the opportunity, and that is why we are here to offer this opportunity. So thank you guys one more time. Thank you for this open mic. We went real deep on the people. So I see Ty holding up some hearts. So let's all put our hearts up here. Mad love to y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I appreciate you more than words. And we're going to do this thing one more time. The last Tuesday in July. Now, I don't know what the date of that is, because I'm taking this day one day at a time. Right now, it's the last Tuesday in June. So look on your calendars and find out what the date is for the last day the last Tuesday in July. And that's when we'll be back. So we got a holiday weekend coming up. It's the 4th of July. We can feel a certain way about it. However you feel, I want you to love on yourself, and I want you to love on your families. And I want you to keep yourself first, because if you keep yourself first, you can't help but have respect for everybody else, because you got respect for number one. All right. One love. Y'all know how I feel about you. You know how I feel. Poetry, lifestyle, media, because that's what I do. And I'm out.